holy shit, but if I just spit a quid, it really won't matter.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Ray here, back for another Transformers Transformation Review thingy. So I've nearly finished Ratchet and Clank All For One, and I'm having really good fun with it. And either tonight, hopefully, methinks tonight, I'll be starting Arkham City, which I just got today. And look, I'm smiling because I'm so pleased, I'm so excited. Oh God, yes, it's going to be good. Housekeeping. Hello everybody. Let me just run through, I think this is going to be a new section. I'm just going to run through the little bullet points in Cybertron and see what tickles my fancy. Slagacon, I won't be going to that. Mastermind Creations. Roll Call. That sounds like that was piqued my interest a little bit. I heard about Roll Call in Southampton this year in March 10th to 12th. Could be quite interesting. Although I've next to no interest in G.I. Joe and Action Force, so that's the problem with that, isn't it? Shattered Glass Drift, no, whatever. Third party stuff, don't do. I get asked that actually. I keep getting asked about third party stuff. Am I going to review third party stuff? Never, because I only collect official. That's an interesting little note. That where am I there? Some people, when it comes to Transformers and transforming toys, they will collect transforming toys, including Transformers and these third-party things. I don't mean to sound, if I sound disdainful of them, I don't mean to be. I'm not interested until they have the Hasbro Takara stamp on the back of them. It's just a thing of mine. It's just a little foible. I'm sure I'd like and appreciate the toy. I'm sure I would. But unless it's got the Hasbro Takara stamp on it, I'm not interested. I know a few other people like that. Chris McFeely, who's very, very well known in the community. He's the same. Having said that, I do collect GoBots and Robo Machines because I like them a lot. I do like those. They were the first transforming toys that I remember. They came out before Transformers, and I remember them from before Transformers. So I will collect those, and I have quite a few of those. Little RDs, Legion class stuff. I don't care for that. What's this? Yes, the little, what do they call them? Bot shots? No. They're kind of cute, but I'm not going to collect them. Transformers 4, reboot or not. There's Josh Duhamel, is that his name? Standing there looking very handsome. But I'm very excited by the idea of Transformers 4. I was when I seen that, reboot or not. Pretty sure that the Bay is back on... Speak about that freaking thing. This probably little section probably won't stay very long. Oh, there's the thing. Transformers movie trilogy series, Optimus Prime with trailer. Yeah. Just what the Transformers fan wants, another Optimus Prime. Sorry, again, I'm being disdainful. This time I mean to be. The end of the, not Revenge of the Fallen, that was the last one. They're all the same. They're all the same to me. The Dark of the Moon. The end of the Dark of the Moon toys. Like the Human Alliance Soundwave and there's probably another Bumblebee or 6 and another 5 or 7 Optimus Prize. The stores, the toy shops et al. And Argoses of this world aren't going to get them in. You may know this. They're not mad keen to get them because the line is coming to an end. And apparently that's what happens often as a line is petering out. They go, right, well, we don't want any more of that. Have you gone into your local toy shop and they're just sick of looking at Dark of the Moon stuff? Get that shit off the shelves. Bring on Prime. Bring on United. Bring on Full for Cybertron. Just make it happen. Get rid. And so I think the managers, owners of these toy stores are thinking similarly. Yes, I do think that. So, was there something? Got God Jinrai. Yeah, he's a nice thing. I tell you what, he's got this Godbomber. I already have a Powermaster Prime. The Godmaster, the Japanese Godmaster version, is infinitely better because he has a nice bit of die-cast metal in his chest, and he's a much better. The cab is much better looking, and of course you've got this Godbomber thing that goes on to the end of it. Do you know about this Godbomber? I'm going to show you this Godbomber. Wait a minute, and I'll be back. Okay, so this is regular Powermaster Prime, known and loved by fans all over the place. This is God Jinrai, who's Powermaster Prime with a few more little bits thrown onto him. And yes, he's taller because he's got extra big feet and extra big arms and stuff. Let me just show you Godbomber though. Now the craziest thing about this guy is that he was sold separately. I have to turn the light off because there's so much chrome you're liable to go blind. He turns into an armoured trailer piece. And he doesn't look like a complete Transformer because he just doesn't look like a complete Transformer. This sitting on your shelf on its own does not a proper Transformer make. It looks as silly as it does on this little screen. It's an armoured, what is it they call it? It's an armoured, sorry, I've just instantly forgotten what it's called. Yes, an armoured trailer, of course, that's what it is. Now, he doesn't actually transform, he is totally part former. And he is, it's a really disconcerting thing because as you can see, there's any amount of holes in this thing and he is so light. It does look very, very silly. Now, I'll just I'll take him apart very quickly. You don't transform, there really is no transformation in this guy at all. But can you believe that he was sold? Look, he just comes apart. There's nothing to this. It's a giant hole. There's nothing to it. Even these fit over Powermaster Prime's arms, as you can see, and give him, you know, big Uber gloves. This part comes off. Look, there's next to no detail on that, really. And these big things, which form his legs. And again, you have to take them apart. Everything comes apart. His feet flip out. These are so light, you wouldn't think you had anything in your hands at all. It fits so well with Powermaster Prime because his the colours of the cab of this armoured vehicle are so close. Oh, so you've got to put these little things on first. But the actual bot and the alt mode of this thing, it's an absolute mess of a transform. It's an absolute joke. Now you've got to put the little head out now because you've got to take this thing and this goes on his back and that's what he looks like. This is the Transformer Godbomber. That's what he looks like. There's nothing to him. He has no insides at all. He makes a very, very good bit of shielding and bit of power-up armor for the very, very sexy Powermaster Prime. Turns it into a very nice God Jinrai. But this guy is absolutely silly. And this thing goes on his back. And he floats. He doesn't go anywhere. He'll fall off your shelf and he'll shatter into a million pieces. Well, why not? Enough of that, on to the good stuff. Look at this. This is the page you want this evening of the Bible. 199, and a very fine page it is because we're talking about Decepticon Powermasters, continuing the Powermaster theme from Powermaster Prime, interesting about that, to Darkwing. Like these. I like the Powermaster idea. I like the Nebulan idea. I hate the freaking God Jinrai where the actual the idea rather where you've got this entire bot but it's lifeless and thoughtless and motionless without the human that attaches. Is it Spike or something like that? That's not part of my canon. Absolutely not. My Transformers are always Cybertronian and they're always consciousness and they don't need no human. Thank you very much. Darkwing. And so he shall remain. Aerial assault, and he says, things are never as bad as they seem, usually they're worse. One of those, you know. Never has anything nice to say, but says it anyway, believes that life is one long ordeal of pain and suffering and strives to ensure that others experience more of it than he does. Binary bonded to the Nebulan Throttle. What are we going to call the Wayne? Oh, Throttle. Oh, that's a lovely name. And his sister, Coal Scuttle, a hot-headed burglar prone to overheating while in engine mode. Armed with 2 laser-guided electrokinetic blasters combined with Dreadwind to form the fearsome Darkwing. The fearsome and awful-looking Darkwing. Dreadwing, same thing. This guy's like the quintessential Decepticon because he's a jet and he's purple and grey and evil and a bit sexy and he's got pointy bits that shouldn't really come out. This is a very nice thing. Little bit. Does he remind you of anybody? He reminds you a little bit of Universe Silverbolt. And of course Universe Silverbolt was repainted into this guy, which was nice because the actual mold is a little bit shit. That thing was repainted twice, so there's 3 of those. He was also painted into Guzzbucket. I can't remember his name. Will I tell you? Yes, I'll have a little quick look. Bear with me. Sorry, I'll show you that in a second. Where am I? There I go. In a moment. So, but this is Powermaster Darkwing. Dark Dread Wind Wing. I keep getting these things mixed up. Names are important, much more important than BG, but still not massively important. This shit is important. A nice bit of plastic in my hand. This guy, if you have him, may well be broke. He is this guy among any other G1 bot I can think of, and I own, is prone to things falling off and not going back on again. Lots of little stays, lots of little nubs that just want to break off and not come back. Look at that. Undercarriage cable there. Can anybody else see fists? Yes, and why not? It's all good. No gimmicks in this mode. He doesn't bloody need them because we have to transform him. In order to transform him, we get little throttle here. What is Throttle Jones or Smith or something ridiculous? Now, word of advice here. Do not bother moving their arms. Just leave them. Leave them as they are. They do not want to move. They do not like to move. He transforms, yes he does, into an engine. Little Powermaster styley. Just like that. And flip him about. And there you go. And the reason you want to do that is because he will not transform. There's lots of internal mechanisms that will stop this section from moving and stop this section from swiveling, which it needs to do. Because just don't, because you may well break it quite easy. Because he's already a fragile little beast. Insert that into the little, see a nice little springy thing going on there. Insert, yes, now there was a little bit of movement there in order to transform properly. He actually does, the transformation of this guy is echoed in the, it's very, very simple. It's echoed in the, that Silverbolt repaint, the Universe one. Nice little bit of stuff going on here. You can see the head. I think the head pops out, doesn't it? Oh, where are you? Where's your head, mister? The head, mister? Come on. Which way? You want to go that way, do you? Oh, for God's sake. That's the way you're going. I thought his head popped out then. No, wrong way. Come on. Oh, Christ. Definitely this way. Come on now, stop your nonsense. I'm sure I've inserted that thing properly. Oh, come on, you bad thing. Do I have to continue the transformation here? I think I do. Take his legs out. Come on, head. Oh, bloody hell. Now, see, this is the point where you need to be concerned about these things. Because at the minute, he's not giving an awful lot of movement in this section, and he should. This should be spinning around, and the head should be popping up. Toot sweet, no problem. There's a nice little ratchet joint in here, and the head should just, oh, you see, look at that. Doesn't want to move any further than that. Is it going to go that way? It's not going to go that way. Oh, what happens next? Oh, this guy could break nice and easy right now. He really could. But he is old, you know. What year are we talking? 1988, Series 5 Decepticon. Oh, it's a bit scary. That is a little bit scary. Let me just stop a minute and see what happens here. Now we're alright. We can use a little bit of brute force here. So, basically, you just keep going until it doesn't want to go, and then you give it an extra little click. That was a little hairy for a moment. This is a nice little transformation of his legs. His legs both fold out like that, and the transformation of his legs continues down. You see all this shit here? You see these little tabs here? They like to break. Because while the plastic is nice, it's a particularly brittle variant of G1 plastic. Normally G1 plastic isn't as brittle as this one is. Almost there. Let's just open out these little fins at the back. You see you've got this turquoise and you've got this purple. Lots and lots of grey. We can just rotate his little fists around like that. Now there he is. There he is in his bot mode. That is a nice bot mode. And he will combine with Dreadwind. It is not the most successful transformation. You know, remember the twins from the animated line? It's the Jetfire and is it Jetfire and Jetstorm? And they combine to form Christ, I can't remember his name. That's the only animated toy I don't like, because that transformation, the combined mode where you stick the one jet on top of the other, is it Sure Shot? I think it is. It looks so naff. This is one step up from it. Whenever you attach this guy to Dreadwind, it's not entirely successful, and you would look at the top and go, "What's going on here?" You know, it looks like the bottom half of a jet sticking out of the top. But this is a very nice bot. Him and Skywarp together, I think, look so good. Nice little trick that happens with his hypersonic death ray blasters. They come together like that, and they form one big multitudinous weapon. I like that thing. It's just a pity that they couldn't actually also combine to form one big bot. I prefer to give a bot one gun as opposed to two. Now, I'm going to show you the Silverbolt repaint. This is the Universe Silverbolt. And you can see it's very, very successful. And it's so very close. Even in the face, you can see you've got all this shit going on. And the same kind of shit going on here. I think he makes a better Darkwing than... And he actually, this guy isn't called Darkwing officially. But of course he is Darkwing. It was, you know, they lost the copyright to the name or something. This is a really, really nice color scheme. Really like it. He is due a repaint. There's the G2 Darkwing as well, and it's completely different. But it is a very, very nice mold as well. This is a very, very nice bot. He is becoming a little more tricky to get, and certainly a lot more expensive. And he's difficult to get intact because he likes to break. That's the problem with it. I did say I was going to tell you what the repaint of this, and now that I've just said it, I may as well. The repaint of this chap, the other repaint, is called Skyfall. Yes, actually the Skyfall looks nice. It's nice dark blacks and stuff. But anyway, so that was lots of stuff tonight. This video is probably very long. So I shall leave you with this. Good night.
Now that's what I call a robot in disguise. Thank you very much. Good night.